Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes.
The Ducks will kick this deep to begin the game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. The Buckeyes offense trots out there to open this game. Got a quarterback here who was really dialed in the last game. Incredibly efficient performance. Let's see, Kirk, if he can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you said, every decision was very solid. Put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. I think that's the important thing today. Going up against a defense that has great athletic ability, just continue to make those good decisions, be accurate with the ball. He's got another chance to have another great day.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, how about this? Right out of the gate, this offense says we are going to our star on the outside, and this guy delivers for a big first down. That's how you want to start a game.
Makes the grab. It's Smith. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial for kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Well, it's been all passing all the time on this drive. This guy is 5 for 5, and now they're sitting at 1st and goal.
Back to throw again. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Runners all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. A horrible field position to start the drive there, but they just march right down the field and get points.
Chris, this offensive coordinator deserves a raise after that opening drive. The way they orchestrated this inside their own 15 to come away with points, impressive.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. For Oregon's offense out there for their first possession. And this is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you'd think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now, today, it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And he's got it again. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The Buckeyes will line up here on first down and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They bring him down. Blocker's not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The pocket breaking down. Swarmed by the pass rush.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Looks at the sideline, and it's complete, barely in bounds. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's fourth down. The Ducks will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. And the running back takes the handoff. And try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after one. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. It's Smith. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Offense will decline the penalty after that big game. The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Third down, out of the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch from this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the returner will be brought down. The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. And they finally get things going this time. Handoff to the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Bringing pressure. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That's a nice gain. He'll move the football up to the 27.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll try a pass here. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Now the pass rush gets home.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
The receiver makes the catch. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustmts in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense gets a second chance after the roughing the punter penalty. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Ducks will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Gives it to the back. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Buckeyes will crank up the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quick throw over the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, the quarterback looks up and sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Let's it fly to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Grab made by the tight end. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. And the Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw again. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Oh, man. The rain ended up acting like an extra defender on this last play. The runner seemed like he was holding onto that football so tight for one moment and then watching it slip away the next.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. And they hand it off to the back. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Now we run a draw play. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. The pass rush closing in. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receiver.
Deep shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot. It's very tough to get your hands on.
Caught in the backfield. It's Stewart. The Ducks moving quickly down the field here.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Now it's second down here. Looks right for a quick completion. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Physical one, earns the first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Quick throw caught on the left side. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Running back grabs it on the screen, and he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the freshman brings him down quickly. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete, the very back of the end zone.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
And that one's straight down the middle.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Tackle, but 1st down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run.
Breaks into the clear. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Returner tackle right there. That's when we'll start the drive. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? The back's got it. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They've punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. It's a shotgun run call. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be 1st down. And they heave it deep downfield. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
It's just the middle, but gets stuck. That one goes nowhere. Can he make it to the marker? stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They'll try to add to the lead now in the PAT.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense extending the lead and, in my opinion, putting this game away.
Went after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Quick throw, testing the middle. Catch is made. Room to run here. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, the defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
After the incompletion, 2nd down now from the 35. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. This time, a completion. Refuses to go down. He's in the clear. He makes the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter.
Good enough for a first down.
And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. To play in what has been a beatdown so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Dropping back. It's Bush. First throw from the backup, but it's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. On the run here, lets it go. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
2nd down after that completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Locates the tight end is complete. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Touchdown, Ohio State. Great connection there for 6 points.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. He'll hand it off. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made it one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Scanning the field, it's Bush. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Not much on that play, brought down short. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Makes a move and breaks free. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Ducks will have to kick it away. He'll come on for his 6th punt tonight. Touchdown, Buckeyes! 6 points for the special teams.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Play action here on first down. And he can't hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to pass. It's Bush. He's running out of time here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The pocket breaking down. And they trap him for a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Dumps it down to the back. Caught. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Crucial third down play right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made on the left side. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Looking to chuck it again. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Press coverage now from the secondary. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a third and long from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Bush. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Oh, he's bringing it back.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. They're going to run it here. Breaks free. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Look to throw it here on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Pass complete The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, bringing pressure. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. And they wrap him up and bring him down in what is the final play of the game. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and